V Squad? Welcome back to my channel. So you guys, in today's video, we are going to be chatting about something that has been on my mind, and I want to get you guys' opinion on it. I seen a video that was stating like women that's more feminine get more attention from men. So I really want to kind of, talk about it, get you guys' opinion on it. But you guys already know my sit down videos, we like to do hair and makeup and things like that. So in today's video, I do have a sponsor from Princess Hair. I will leave all the specs on the screen. They sent me some really cute lashes too. Oh my goodness, you guys. But you guys know, me and lashes, I never can put them on right. Before we get started, I did want to shout out one of my V Squad members. Thank you so much for all your continuous love and support. If you're new here, make sure you press that subscribe button as well. Become a part of my V Squad. I would love to have you. So let's go ahead and get into this topic. So this is what my hair is looking like now. This is after I had bleached the knots and co-washed it, washed it, all that. Really pretty hair. I was a little concerned though when I was making the wig. The hair was like tangly and just kind of dry. But after I washed it and conditioned it, honey, it came to life. I love it. I love long hair like this for this type of style I'm finna do, because it just looks so luxurious and exotic and just bougie, okay? First of all, I want to know, before I even get started, what do you guys think about this topic? Like, how do you feel about it? Do you feel like more feminine women get more attention from men? Like, I want to know your opinion. So recently I was watching a video with a lady that was saying how she believes that feminine women get more attention from men and they just get better results when it comes to men. I kind of wanted to, share my experiences, because I'm the type of woman, and I've always been like this from I can remember since I started dating people. I have always been like, I see it, I want it, I'm gonna get it. That's just what it is. Like, if I'm somewhere and I see somebody that I think is attractive or that's cute or, whatever, I'm gonna be like, if he ain't coming up to me, I'm gonna come up to you. Like, I'm that type of person. Like, I'm not the type of woman that's I'm gonna wait for the man, you know what I'm saying? But throughout my experiences of life and just dating and, being around different groups of men and things like that, I have learned a lot from being like that. So I can kind of give you guys my scoop on being more of a dominant type of female. Oh, that curl came out so pretty. You guys see that? Oh, it's cute. So when I do these curls, keep in mind, I think I've done this with you guys before, but this is a hairstyle that makes me feel most feminine and beautiful, so I decided to do it for this video. But when I do this, I don't hold the curls for a long time on the iron, because I don't want them to be super tight. I want it to be like a loose, effortless type of curl. You feel me? Anyways, back to the topic, girl. And I really, I'm so excited to hear you guys' opinions, because I know I can see my analytics, and I can see that I have some seasoned women on my channel. When I say seasoned, I don't mean old or nothing like that. It means that I have more mature women. You guys are older, like my age, so I feel like we've had a little bit more experience. Over time, you definitely see patterns in your dating or how you deal with people, so I'm sure somebody can share some experiences. So yeah, I'm an Aries, so when I want something, I want it. I'm just not this type of person to sit around and wait for people. I do not like doing that. I don't feel comfortable doing it a lot of the times. But I did notice a pattern in kind of my dating situation back in the day. I usually would pick up the guys that are not so dominant, guys that are kind of selfish, guys that are needing people to take care of them, or wanting a woman to take care of them, not being responsible, because I'm more of a dominant person. I hold more of those dominant traits, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like the men I was going for just was not up to par at all. And a lot of times I feel like when you're that type of woman, I feel like it's okay for women to talk to men, but for the most part, I feel like you should kind of wait for the man to kind of make that initial move. Just because a lot of the times men will see that as, depends on the man. I feel like a man can kind of see that as, okay, she know what she want, blah, blah, blah. Or a man can see that as weak and that they can, run all over you, honestly, because I've had both. Men like to chase women. I have never, and this is going to sound funny, but I have never really noticed it until I got older. When a woman, they're going to get her. If they really interested, they're going to take the time to do what they have to do to court a woman. That is so important. I didn't know how important that was until I got older. If a man don't court you, I'm sorry, honey, he don't really want you. That's just it. I ain't saying he gotta be like a sugar daddy. and buy you expensive gifts. The women that are more like feminine, have more feminine traits. Not to say that I wasn't feminine back in the day. I just was more like on you. Like if I seen something that I liked, like I said, I was like, so what's up? You know what I'm saying? I was kind of like that. I wasn't like, I didn't let the man come to me, the man kind of initiate things. The women that kind of not sit back and wait for a man, but like allow the man to be a man, I definitely feel like they do have more success because they're allowing the man to do what he's naturally supposed to do, and you're not forcing anything. You know what I'm saying? And I stand when women say they don't need a man. Like, I feel like you shouldn't need them to be happy or anything like that, but as women, we're made to want a partner, and men are made to want partners too. And I don't like that whole persona of women that's like, oh, I got it by myself, I don't need no man, like I don't really like that. The times deep down, these women that say that, they really want somebody, but they just never found nobody that was, you know, what they really needed. But you gonna scare away all the good men, girl. Like, you gonna scare away the men that, you know, got something going for themselves because they gonna feel like you don't need them. You know, not to say that you should give it all up for a man. Don't do that. Don't lose yourself. A lot of women complain about, you know, how men are trash and men ain't good, but there's a lot of good men out there. I just feel like it's what you're attracting, and sometimes you have to fix you in order to find something that's like, you know, that's like what you really want. You know what I'm saying? Done with the curls. I'm just gonna let it sit for a second, and then we'll comb them out or finger comb them, whatever I'm feeling. I feel like sometimes you really have to just work on yourself so you'll attract differently or be attracted to differently, because not all men are bad. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of good men, there's a lot of bad men. They're saying like, oh, I don't need a man, I make my own money, da, da, da. I feel like that's not very feminine at all. I feel like you can be an independent person. I don't like when women be like, oh, F the man, I make my money, da, da, da. I don't really think that's very feminine and very like womanly like. I definitely think that you should not get with somebody that is gonna lead you down the wrong path, lead you right to destruction, okay, sis? Don't get with nobody like that. But I definitely feel like if you get with the right person, you'll be okay. You won't have to worry about all the craziness. It just depends on the type of person that you get. And I feel like it all starts with you. And me personally, that whole being dominant, wanting to take over, wanting to be the boss, like, it just did not work for me in past relationships. I'm not saying you're supposed to lose yourself and not be independent in a lot of ways or not have your own personality, all that. But I am saying that sometimes as women, we need to learn how to kind of shift that. I don't want to say power, because then it becomes like a competition, and it's not really a competition. A woman is a woman and a man is a man. And I'm really just talking about the dating aspect. I know women can be feminine in a lot of different ways. This is a finished look, you guys. I am in love, okay? These curls are so thick. Like, they are some thick curls. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Do not forget to go check out Princess Hair. I will leave all their links down below if you're interested, and I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Bye. Mwah.